Okay, today we are not going to spend much of our time here, but we'll just focus on solving Starklings.
I think it would be great if you probably do a brief recap so that some people who probably still don't have something clear will be pushed to ask them.
Okay, maybe I don't know
Excuse,
if anybody. Yes,
excuse me, please.
yes. Okay. Yeah, Emmanuel, we can hear you.
Okay, based on the, can you hear me well now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, based on the class we had yesterday, there was some things I found out. I really want to share it with you on this call because the thing was not really giving me what I wanted. It was about the structs. You know, when I was printing
Okay.
it out, it was coming out good, but it was coming in numbers. I don't know whether I can share my screen to show you what I.
Yes, yes, please share your screen so that we can, see everything
Okay.
with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah, we're still here with you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. That's what I'm working on. Don't know. I'm trying to share my screen. Just be patient with me.
Okay, hope you know how to share your screen.
Yes, I'm just, you can see going on. When I get it, I will. Don't know, I'm just having
All
some
right.
little bit problem. Just go on. When I'm okay with
Okay.
it, I will.
Okay, based on what we've done since Monday till this day, like, do we have any particular issue based on what we've treated? Because I will actually explain everything while we go through Starklings. So, yeah. But is there any particular issue you're having based on what we've covered so far? Now you can ask so that yes, please, yes, yeah, Chris, we can hear you. Can you speak?
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm just asking because I haven't installed Starkling on my Windows system, so I don't know if you can use the online version of it. Maybe while the class is on, like I can connect my GitHub and from there do all my things there.
All right, all right. The thing about Starklings today, we are going to be using the online version. Like, I will advise everybody to use the online version to avoid any issues. Okay, so yes, it should be fine. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
I got it.
All right. Okay. I think we need to proceed. Okay, right now I will begin sharing my screen, and the way we go about today's class is we are going to use, it's going to be like interactive. Okay, so there will be a timer. Each
Yeah, sorry.
exercise. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Please, can you just share this the link of the Starkling, please, on the chat?
All right, all right, a minute. um Stop playing. It's up. All right, I've shared it in the chat section. Starklings.app. That's the online version.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so I'll be opening mine. All right, I think I'll need to share my screen first. What about our friend that wanted to show us something? Are you like up and ready right now? Okay, I will begin sharing right now. I want to share Starklings app. All right. Okay, Manuel is sharing. All right. I will stop sharing. Okay, Emmanuel, are you there?
Sir, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can see your screen from this end.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me. Okay. Now, okay. Let me open this one. Now, looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I can see it. Yeah, it's clear enough.
Okay, okay, okay. That's good. Now, looking at this code.
Yes.
Is a struct. Then I've
yes.
from line 23 down. This is where I defined the struct. Then implemented the whole thing in the main function. Now, when I run, when I want to print out the elements in the struct, let's print out the title, the author, and the year. The year comes out good, but the title and the author. Now let me run it in VS Code so that you are Scarb Cairo run. Now, look at if you look at the from my. I hope you can see my VS my terminal.
Yes, yes,
okay,
yes.
Now, the publish year is 1932, just the way it is, but the name is not showing. It's showing in numbers. The book title in numbers.
Yes. Okay, that is actually the felt equivalent of the title you impute. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes. So if actually you want to convert it to see what it looks like, I will send you a link right now. Okay. So check the chat session.
Okay.
Yes. So if you copy those numbers, the one that starts with 131 then to 909 and paste it in this particular link I just pasted, you will see the different like interpretation of that particular number. Yes. So you can see it and confirm what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. So there is no error in this. That's what I wanted to be sure.
No, there is no error. There's no error. That's the felt equivalent of the value you have. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Can I ask a question on this?
Yes, you can ask question.
Okay, you mean the number that is shown on his screen, it is meant to be displayed like that?
Yes, because that's the felt, equivalent of it. Remember, in your struct, what is that? Name should be felt, right? Short string.
Yes.
I remember we said that short strings are felt. So, is that okay?
Yes, I understand. So if you are building an app and it should want it to output the name, I hope it will not come out like this.
Do you have byte arrays as well for your displays, or you can use this link I just sent now to run your conversions? There is utils actually that you can use for the front end to convert everything accordingly. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure that I was not running one error. Okay.
No, you are okay. You are right in order. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome.
I can now stop sharing.
Yes, please. Okay, now I will share mine. I want to share Starklings, not app. Why do you have two screens? I'm just share everything actually. All right. Oh, can you see my screen right now? Okay. So okay. All right. This is my this is what the stack utils looks like. So if we impute something here, say 1111111, so you can see the felt equivalent, the hex. This is like 2 in string format, and every other thing that you need is there for you. So yeah, I will close this. Now this is what Starklings.app will look like. Now you should connect to your GitHub account. Personally, I will not be connecting, but you should do that, please, so that your progress will be saved on the way it's meant to be. Now to get started, you click on start coding. So I will skip. Whose mic is unmuted, please? Unless you want to ask a question, please mute your mic so that we, yes. So how this goes is, first of all, you get to read the instructions here. We can actually collapse this so that we have a better view of what is going on. It's a welcome to Starklings. This exercise don't do anything yet, but yes, okay. Is that only Femi that can't see the Starklings page, or is it like general issue? Please give me a response. Okay, fine too. Any other person can anybody see my Starklings app like in the browser? Okay, okay. All right, all right. So I believe we have this open in our system because we'll be working together actually. It's been a while I solved these exercises, so I'll be relying on you actually to help me out, to help us out, not just me. Yes. Now, how it goes, like I was saying, you can get a hint here, click it. Now it says no hint this time because, this is very, very basic actually. But remember, you can always check out the Cairo book, and you're given the links here to, as a guide. And like we said in the other class, every Cairo program needs the main function. So what we have here is a valid Cairo program. If I click on compile, everything compiles. And yes, then you have to click next to go on to the next exercise. I think we solved this in the last class. So someone said we should have fn, that's how we define function. We call it main. And that's that. Then you compile and everything works. So like again, move on to the next exercise. Now we're on to variables, and it's telling us to make me compile. So I'll give us, we have timer here.
Your
I
screen
think
is just frozen.
it's frozen. Is it moving right now?
Yes, it's moving. But when you go to the Starkly, it gets frozen. It's moving now. It's fine.
Okay, but now can you see it?
Yes, yes.
All right. So everybody, we have just 60 seconds to come up with a solution to this. What are we supposed to do here? So I'll be looking at the comment section to see the updates. Yeah. Okay, somebody says we have to put main fn. Are you sure you are with us? We are at v1, that's variable one, almost like the third exercise. I think you're still in the second exercise. So we are looking for solution for the third exercise, variable one.
Yeah, I think we should put the data type.
Data type. Somebody says data type. We have just 9 minutes or 9 seconds remaining. Any other
Okay,
person?
just declare the list like let X.
Okay, our time is up. It says declare X. Any other option? Okay, somebody typed out everything here. All right. Any other alternative or opinion so far? I'm waiting. Any other opinion? All right. So let's go with what they gave us. If we add let here and we try compiling, let's see what happens. Say great, everything works perfectly. I hope we don't have any questions so far. What we did just now is clear enough. If you have a question, you can ask, please. So I will explain. Um, all right, next exercise. Now, what are we supposed to do here to make this compile?
We can no longer see your screen.
Hmm. Is that problem for everybody or only one person? Sorry.
We can see the screen, but it gets
Okay,
frozen.
better now.
Yeah,
But sometimes it gets frozen.
I think network is disturbing worldwide. Nigeria. I don't know.
Okay, but is it visible right now?
Yes, it is visible now.
Okay. Just tell me when it's not like working so that I will know and we'll find the solution. Now we are on to variable two. That is second. Okay. I shouldn't be counting like this. That's variable two. Yeah, we should be there. So what are we supposed to do to make this work? If we compile the way it is, you run into an error, I suppose. Yes, see the error we have here. So how can we figure this out? Okay, I didn't start our time. We have 60 seconds to tell me something.
Yeah, I think the S declared there like nothing is imputed on X.
Okay, someone says nothing is okay. That X does not have any input. We didn't assign anything to X. Any other alternative? Okay, somebody says by shadowing. Okay, another person. This person. I think. Okay, is that where we are? I think we are still in variable two, and Nicholas is already way ahead of us.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were in 4 now. Sorry.
Yeah. It's awesome, Sha. It's all good. We get there in a minute. So, final answer. What are we supposed to do here? Yeah, I'm seeing contrasting answers. So, somebody is saying shadowing. Somebody is saying data type. Which one are we supposed to take?
Assign a value and
That
specify the type. Yeah, the type.
The data type. Okay. So, value, let's make that 0. If we do not assign any data type, do you think it will work or not?
Yeah, it will.
Okay, so let's try. We take it a step at a time. So you can see that it works. And you should remember what we said about data types. Sometimes the compiler takes care of that for us. Now, can somebody tell us the data type we have here currently?
Fell 252.
Exactly. This is fail. So whenever you fail to assign the data type to the variable, the default data type in Cairo, which is failed, gets assigned to that particular variable. You know, I said we'll be recapping everything we do as we go along the way. So yeah, moving on to the next exercise, that is variable 3. Say make me compile. What are we supposed to do
Your
here?
screen is frozen again.
Hmm.
It's
Okay,
moving now.
peace.
Sorry,
Yeah,
can I say
peace. Is that
something?
sure, please?
Yeah, is there a way to solve this screen freezing problem? Because I'm trying to follow up, looking at your screen, and then it's at some point to just freeze. And do you understand what I'm saying? For
Okay,
example, now you
maybe I
solved
will
the last
let me
and I don't know what you.
okay, you didn't get what I did there. All right, all right. Let's go back to but is it moving currently?
Yes,
Yes,
Everybody,
it
it
can you
is.
is
see?
moving right now.
Okay, so what we did here was just assign this to any value at all. We use 0 in this instance, and then we compiled.
Wait,
And
are you
then
in variable two now?
yes, I moved back to variable 2 to show you what we did.
I'm currently in three.
Uh
Sorry, give me a
I
minute.
don't know. Okay, I will rejoin the call. Let's see if that will fix the issue. Um,
Am I the only one that has this problem?
No, no, it's not
No,
just
you're
you.
not
It's
the only.
happening.
welcome back, everybody. Um, okay, going back to variable 2. I hope we can see this right now.
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, now I'm going to variable 3. Now, have we been able to solve this so we can move on to the next guy? What are we supposed to do? Remember, you can get a hint. Yeah, we have a variable. Okay. Somebody raised their hand, I guess. Okay. Okay, what's the solution to this, please?
3 or 2.
You say 3 or 2, like what do you mean
Variable 3 or
3 or 2?
variable 3
So,
or
Okay,
so
we are
we
on
we
3,
have
correct?
to
Yes.
okay. For
yeah we
variable
have to
3, you assign they've not assigned a value to x. So you assign a value to
Exactly.
x for it to compile.
Exactly. Because currently the value is undefined. The value X is undefined. And in Cairo, every value needs to be known at the compile time. So it's not like maybe in JS, JavaScript, that you can have a variable that is undefined. Then at some point in the program, we assign a value to it. Okay, so we can have maybe 3 here, and then we compile,
Your
and
screen is
everything
frozen
works.
again.
And everything works. Okay. Um. All right. All right. Yeah, we've read. Thank you. So, is it working right now?
are you sharing your screen, Victor? It's actually not showing. It's just
Yes,
frozen.
I'm sharing.
Okay, perfect. It's showing now.
All right. Okay. So, moving on to variable 4. Remember, you can always, this guy says, make me compile. You can go to your hint. Yeah.
For
It's
So what are we
variable,
frozen
supposed to
again.
do
for
here?
variable 4.
Yeah, variable 4,
We can't
please.
see your screen again. It's frozen. You are still on variable theory.
Yeah, for variable 4, you add a let keyword to x equals to 5 so that it will overshadow the x equals to 3.
Okay. We're supposed to add let. That's line 4. Somebody said that. Another person said add
No, you have
mute
to add
keyword.
mute. Mute,
Yeah,
yes.
the mute
Okay.
has to be there.
So we have two options now. Which one exactly are we supposed to go with based on the instructions we were given here? Somebody
We are not
says
supposed
we
to
should.
edit
We
line
go with
4.
the
Mute,
So
mute.
mutable,
add what keyword to
based on the
line 2.
instruction, we go with the mutable type.
Sorry, one person at a time. Okay, one person at a time, so we can, get it right.
We
Okay,
are
based
not
on the
to
Okay.
edit line 4. So add the mute keyword to line 2.
All right. So, okay, the person that says let's. What's your reason for that?
Yeah, you adding let to x, that's line 4, will makes it overshadow.
Yeah.
It will overshadow the line 2, which you should still bring
But
out the result output.
okay, but check out what we are told here. Don't change this line. Can you see that? Now, by adding let
Your
here,
screen is
we've changed.
frozen.
All right. Is that okay?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, but
this
added let
is
it
not-
compile though.
of course, it will compile, but you're not following the instructions that we were given. Here we are told not to. Don't change anything in line 4. Can you see that?
Okay, yeah. I can see it now.
Yes. So that's why we are not meant to touch line 4. The next thing we can do is to make this mutable. So we add mute to line 2. I hope my screen is not freezing
It's
yet.
frozen. We're not seeing what you're adding to line 2.
Yeah. All right, let me just go back to normal. Um, let's stick to one browser and see what happens. I don't know what kind of. Let's see how that works. I think I've done this some time ago. Let's see. Then in variable 4. Okay, what about now? Is it still freezing? Can you see my screen right now? Mute. And I compile. Hello, can you see my screen? Okay. All right. Okay, so we move on to the next exercise. We're talking about primitive types. Primitive types is just like the scalar types that we discussed in our class. So what are we supposed to do here to make this pass? You can get a hint if that helps. Please, when my screen freezes, let me know so that we know how to resolve it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, sir. I didn't see what you. I think I skipped on the variable 4 because I just got a little issue of network. Sorry.
All right.
I
Variable
just
4. All right.
yeah.
Okay. We were told not to change line 4. Can you see the variable 4? Who asked the question, please?
I'm the one. I'm the
Okay.
one.
Okay, so, but you can see my screen right now, right?
Um, I was, your screen is stuck on one place. I don't know if it is from my network.
I'm on variable 4 currently. Can you see that?
But yeah, sure. I can see it now.
Okay, so we're told not to change line 4. In this case, the only thing we can do is to update our variable to be mutable, and then we'll compile.
Okay.
Yes, and everything works. So go on to variable 5. Okay, this guy says make me compile. Can we all see variable 5?
Yes. Yes, you can see it.
All right, please, I need that feedback so that yes, I'm back to where we are supposed to be now. Okay, George. Okay, so look at the instructions. Don't change this line. Now remember, in the previous exercise we had to change the line to making the variable we have here to be mutable, and in the next line we are printing whatever we have here. Now it says don't rename this variable. These are two different instructions, and then we are printing the value we have here. So let's get down and somebody tell me what you're supposed to do here.
I think
We are
this,
gonna
I think this is the
overshadow
time to add the let
line
keyword to
two,
overshadow.
line 2
Okay,
using let.
okay, all right. So there's a concept called shadowing in Cairo. Shadowing, yeah, like this, and then when we compile, yes, everything works. So this is more like a scope base. Line 2 is valid up until line 3. Then at line 4, we redefine the variable and assign it a value 3. At this point from line 4, the person's, the presence that will be felt at this region is the second number that is bounded to 3. So once this scope has ended as well, for example, if we had something like maybe waiting here, we have another scope, maybe something like this, and waiting here we have another number. Say let's number, number equals 5. We can add 1 to this particular number here. Okay, can add 1 to this. Now assuming it was only one number we had, if we if we print out everything, I can't do it within this browser. I can only do that in code editor anyways. You can see that at this point 5, not something gets added to the number we have here, while these other numbers will stay where they are. So I don't know if you get what I just explained right now. We are trying to understand the concept we call shadowing. Do we have any question?
It just like the late can, the late declaring the late using the late can be updated. It just something like that. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, it's updating it, but remember at this level, last line 3 and above, the guy present there is the number we have earlier. But from this other place, line 4 below, to this stage that we are printing it from between line 4 and 5, the present variable there is 3. Let's try this in a code editor and see what happens actually. I'll just copy the program we have here. I open something somewhere. Okay, think here. um rough, really rough. No, open my editor. Before then, let me just Scarb new raw. Okay, then cd into raw. Forgive me for the naming convention I'm using. So I will just open these other guys. Let's print this out and see what we have actually. Okay, can you see my VS Code, please?
Yes, yes.
All right, so let number, then we print out this print line here. Call it number in scope. In this scope is like that, and then we capture the number here. So
Sorry, I
we're
can't see
expecting
what
to
you're
get.
doing. Your screen is frozen. I don't know if it's from my end alone. Okay,
Yeah, I
it's
think
normal
it's
now.
from your end.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think it's number.
Can you see what I've done so far? Like I didn't do much. I'm just trying to output line 8 here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let's try running this and see what happens. Scarb, Cairo run. All right. So we can see what is happening here. At this stage, we're able to print 1, and that is this guy here. At this other stage, we printed 3. Then here we have another guy, and that's 3. So everybody dominates at their own scope.
Sorry, sir. That less number
Yeah.
is that plus there?
Yes, 5 plus 1, and that gives us 6.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the power of shadowing. So yeah, let's move on to the next exercise here. Sorry, I think from this we go to P. I need to move accordingly. All right, so we have the primitive types. Say fill in the rest of the line of missing code. No hints, no trick. Just get used to typing these. All right. So another time to get down to the it. What are we supposed to do here to make this work? Remember, you can get your hints. Okay, they say no hints this time. Yes, you can compile, so that the compiler will give you, an idea of what to do ahead. So I'm waiting for what I'm supposed to do here now. Today's class is more or less like reinforcing the things we've learned. Okay, somebody said let is evening equals true. Okay, any other alternative to that, or should we proceed with what he said? Okay, I'm
Yes,
getting
let's
thumbs up.
proceed with what he said.
All right, so sorry, going back to this, so we can see that currently this guy here is undefined, yes, so we need to give it a value, and that is evening is equal to, I think it can be false too, right? Let's see how that goes. We compile. Yes, so it can be false or it can be true. It just depends on what you want to do. Let's compile again. All right, everything works. So we are now going to P2. Yes, somebody's
Sorry,
mic is unmuted.
sorry,
You want
sir.
to ask
Sorry,
me?
sir.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
sorry, sir. I didn't get what you do in that E1. Sorry, can you just recap it?
Sure. P1. Okay, like everything. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, yes.
If you look at the first example we were giving, they're trying to test our knowledge of booleans. That's the bool. And here we have something like let is morning equals true. And now we are using the if expression, if it's statement, right? If is morning, that's if true. We want to print good morning. Now in this other guy, you say if evening, print evening. So evening here is not defined, but here is morning is defined. So all we have to do is say let is evening equals, one of our guys said true. So in this case, we will print good evening and then we compile. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. I get it now. I think the evening is not defined. Okay.
Yes. Evening was not defined, but now we've done it. All right. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to the next. That's P2. Say fill in the rest of the line that has code missing. No hints, no tricks. So you just get used to typing this. So yes. Tell me what to do so that we can move on to the next exercise, guys. What are we supposed to do here to make this work?
So add a short string on line 19.
Okay. Line
Yeah, we
19.
can
Okay,
just use
here.
like a single,
Okay.
character.
Okay. All right. So who gets that? Like, what are we assigning the short string to?
Okay, let's say obviously it's going to be your character in this case.
Okay. All right. So let's your character.
Yeah.
Your character is equal to, you say
You
we
can say
should add
capital letter
something
C.
like, okay, capital C.
Yes.
All right. So all of us, are we okay with what we've done so far? Or any contrasting idea?
No, please come again. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Okay. Our friend says we should add in line 19. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
He said we should add your character. That's a very, and we assigned this value, this guy here, to it. That's all he said. So what about you? Do you have any alternative like we ought to take?
No.
But do you understand what we are trying to achieve? Okay. Okay. Do we understand what we are trying to achieve here, guys? They are trying to test our knowledge of short string. I think we defined this the other day, we were in class. So they are actually felt, they are not real strings. And we said they are done using single quotes. Now here we are giving an instruction, finish this line. Okay, whose mic is me unmuted? You want to speak or something? Emmanuel. Okay. All right. So my guy that answered this is actually okay, but if you look at the function we have, this is a function, right? It's alphabet. If you look down here, you can see the function is, although we don't have any business with these guys here, they are just here to aid our program work ahead. So you can see that this function here, we have else if, so it will change at some point,
Sorry, sir, your
right?
screen is so.
Man. Okay, what's the ref? Okay, if you finished the slide I sent us the last time, you would have seen where we used ref. Okay, so Madina. Okay, I thought your hand was up. Yes, somebody asked the question about ref keyword. Now in the slides, we said that it's about ownership, right? When you are not the owner of something, you have to borrow it from the person that owns it before you can make use of it. And in Cairo, the owners, the people that own variable, data types, are the functions in our program. Okay, Emmanuel.
Sir, sorry, I said your screen is stuck, sir. We can't see what you're doing, sir.
No, I'm not doing anything, Pesa. I'm just like explaining.
Yeah, but you were explaining on your Starlink app, but it's not showing anything, sir.
Okay. Currently I'm in the Google Meet. Can you see that? Or is this still stuck?
We can see the Google Meet.
Yes. Now I'm going to the Starklings again.
Try to. Okay.
Try what?
Can you just
Your
try?
cursor is
Can you just try to switch again? Can you just try to switch again because you just stuck on your Google Meet. Just try to switch again. Maybe I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if this is network or there is something else.
Yeah, I think probably it's network.
Man, I don't know how to fix it so that everybody will be happy. Okay, what about now? Can you see my Starklings app?
No, sir. So maybe
No,
you can try.
no, not yet.
This is very, very
I think you can just stop sharing, then start sharing again. Stop sharing, then start sharing again.
Okay, stop sharing the entire screen. Primitive. I think we're primitive. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. It's fine now.
All right. I'm sharing just this screen right now. Let's see how this goes. So like we're saying, everybody, take for example what we have here. The main function that starts from here, that's line 1 to line 32, actually owns this guy. This let your character equal C. And he is also the owner of let my first initial equal C. Do we understand that? The owner of these two variables now is main. Is that okay?
Sorry. I didn't get it, sir.
Okay, I'll do that again. Like I said, the owner of this variable, let my first initial equals C, is the main function here.
Okay.
Is that clear enough? Yes.
Okay.
Now we have another function down somewhere. Is alphabet is a function, right?
Okay.
Now for is alphabet, which is a function to make use of this variable, it can use it in two ways. it can either borrow it, or main we transfer the ownership to alphabet. These are two scenarios. So if main transfers ownership to his alphabet, the new owner becomes his alphabet. We're talking about moving. And moving is all about transferring ownership. Does that make sense a little bit?
Yeah, it does, but kind of still confused
Yes,
yet.
exactly. But in a scenario whereby we don't want to move the ownership, what we do is borrow. We borrow. And to borrow, we use the keyword ref. We use reference to borrow. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So if we fail to use ref keyword, it means we are moving the variable. We are giving it away and saying, okay, take this variable. This is yours now.
Okay.
So what we have here means that the function is alphabet is actually borrowing my first initial from the main function. So after borrowing, the owner of the owner of my first initial remains the main function. Now, if we look at the ones we are supposed to solve, we are referencing it here and also down here. In that case, we are supposed to make it mutable because you are using it in two different places now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's compare. I hope my screen is not freezing so far.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, thank you. So after that, we move on to the next exercise. Oh, sorry, I forgot that this thing jumps. I have to do it manually. P4 is the one we just finished, I guess. Oh, we're not even here yet. That's P2. Yeah. So we're going to P3. All right. Somebody is raising their hand. Yes,
All
Favor.
right. Yeah. I have a question. Can you please go back to P2?
Okay. P2, yeah.
So, Olamide, just clarify
All
this.
right.
In this section, we are not attributing. Okay, I was going to be sure because I was going to check if my first initial, I was going to check if it was mutable, but I just checked now. So my questions are cleared. Because you just added the mutable function to the character down there. Because I just saw
Yeah.
that my first initial was used in more than one place. So I was going to ask if there was mutable, but now I've seen it.
Oh, okay. All right. So on to P3 we go now. All right. So we are told to destructure the card tuple into to print the members we have here. So somebody should help us. I believe we did this in our class. This should be very, very easy. Okay, we have the first response. Can somebody else, or are we all going with this he has said? Or do we have somebody with something else? Any contradictory response? Mm, Okay, I'm still waiting, guys. Daniel says
Okay.
we should do. Okay, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking nobody have said anything.
No, actually, Daniel said something in the chat, but I'm like trying to get opinion of someone else because it's not just one person that's on the call. Yeah.
Okay. So I it's just to destructure it.
All right. The structure
Yeah.
is
So
how.
okay, in the structuring now, since they are printing out name and age, of course, we are going to put name and age inside a tuple. So name inside a bracket, we have
Yeah.
name, comma, age, then we'll make it equal to cat.
All right. All right. So let's try out what he said we should do. I believe my screen is not freezing yet. Please tell me when it starts. He said we should create a tuple like this. And since we have these guys already, so we have to use them. That is name, comma, age equals cats. I believe this is what he meant. So let's compile and see if there is an error. Then we investigate. So far we are okay. Thank you, Daniel. All right.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
Yes. Yes.
The primitive type 2, my own is not compiling. I don't know. I'm just finding it hard to figure out how to fix it.
Okay. Okay, I will stop sharing screen so that you can share. Let's see what the issue is. Is that okay?
Let me share my.
Yeah.
Let me share
Yeah,
my
share your
screen.
screen so we can see. Because we are not magicians. Now, as I understand, what we are solving now is supposed to be part of our assignment. Yes, we can see your screen now. So navigate to your Starklings.app. Okay. So far you have not defined the variable that we defined somewhere at line 19.
Line
Okay,
19.
that's here. Okay,
Yes.
I divide.
My character.
Yes.
Equal to.
Okay. All right. Remember, this character can be something else. It doesn't have to be C. I hope we know that.
Okay, can I put okay?
Can it be a word?
No, no, you are saying my character. It should be your character. With a laugh.
You mean like this?
Yes, it can be your character.
Okay.
So, but I don't think this will compile. Do you know why?
Why?
I'm asking you, do you know why?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
Okay. Because the function is alphabet is making use of that particular variable you just defined in two different places. If you scroll up a bit, a bit scroll down, like let's see the lower part of your code a little bit. No, at here, yeah. You can see is else. After the if, we have else if. Can you see that?
Else if numeric.
Ahead. Exactly. So we're using it in two different places. So you have to make it mutable. Make the variable you have at line 19 mutable. Now compile. Let's see what happens.
That's
Is
the
there any
problem
other
with it.
person?
It takes time to compile. I don't know why.
It's probably your network.
Yes, yes, because mine doesn't.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Okay, of course.
Is that
I agree.
supposed to be your character, not your first initial?
What did you say, please?
That's your first. He added initial to it, which is not supposed to be there. That's the name of
Okay,
his variable.
yeah. Please, it's meant to be your character. I said your character, not your first initial.
Okay.
Yes, your character. You have to take the reference from the function we have is alphabet. The variable there is your character. That's like the parameter. Yes. Yes. I'll compile again. Let's see. I hope every other person is following because this is like the easiest you can get, actually.
Yeah, sorry,
Yes.
sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you here?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if I can go to variable 5 because there I think I skipped it, but I'm stuck there.
Of course, you can go back there and what's the issue with okay, you can see now it compiles, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, in variable 5, what was the issue, please?
I didn't know, but I didn't get what you guys did there.
Okay, and you've been quiet ever since. Why? All right, now you can stop sharing. Now share your own screen. Let's see. Because this is like the easiest. And it's important we get it right. Okay, yeah, we can see your screen. So go to your app. All right. So somebody should help our brother here so that we'll be very, very fast about this. What is he supposed to do here? Okay, check out the
line 4.
Jennifer is saying you should add let in line 4. So do that, please. I explained this actually. Shadowing. It's called shadowing. We're trying to shadow here. Then compile.
Remove that equality sign after let.
Yeah, I'm seeing double yes. Please remove one of the equality signs. You are not following the. So remove the equality sign, please.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What do you say?
Remove. Yeah, you have two equality signs in your variable there. You say let equals number equals 3. It's a bit ambiguous. Yes. All right. Yes. Compile again. Let's see what happens.
I think the
So
first
like I was.
Okay, just go on. Let me stop sharing. Go on.
Okay. But do you understand the rest of the exercises before
Yes.
the place we are?
Yes.
Okay, please, hasten up so that you join us because I would like everybody to we move together.
I don't understand
Yes.
that variable 6.
You don't understand variable 6?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you share your screen to variable 6 so that we get it from you? Actually, today was supposed to be like a revision class. We're not doing anything serious, so this is part of the process. Yes. What about variable 6? Okay, I have the same issue. Yeah. Now to remove the okay. Okay. Okay, the person that says he has issue, are you sharing your screen yet? Because we can't see it. All right. Okay. Well, I think we jumped constant and nobody said anything. Guys, did you people solve constant? Like, did anybody solve this?
Yes.
Okay, but at least you could have, like, called my attention, because I can't remember us solving this in the class.
This one is true. It's true.
Yes. So in functions, constant, please, you define constant using the const keyword. So let's solve it together with you now. And the type you're using, I would advise you to use something like unsigned integer there, please. Can you do that? Use u instead of I. Yeah, later maybe you can still play around and then do your discoveries. Yes. So now one of the takeaways is this. Well, before you can define a constant, first of all, use the const keyword. Now, conventionally in Cairo, we use uppercase for the name of the constants. Now, in variables, we say that sometimes the compiler can infer the type, but with constants, it is compulsory that you must write the type. You have to specify the type. Do we understand that? Exactly. You must specify. Okay, no problem. Just go back to your code. We are following there. So you must specify the type. So the next guy say small number. What type are we supposed to define there? Somebody in the chat said U8. So yeah, our guy Wilfred, can you like add U8 to const? Yes, the small number U8. The type, define the type. See, we are told not to change the value. Yes. We are told don't change the value. Did you clean what you? Yes, don't change the value of the constant. So write the. We are waiting for you, Wilfred. All right, now try compiling. Let's see what happens. Okay, Emmanuel.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't really
Favor. Anybody can go
you
first.
said
Yeah.
about the constant. Sorry, can you recap, sir?
Oh, all right. I will do that right away. Okay, Favor, do you have the same question or something else?
No, I wanted to just this U8 he just added now. What do you call it again? Just what do you call it?
Okay, U8 is unsigned integer 8.
What did you like the process what you just added now? It's called something. I'm forgetting the
Is it to annotate it to like annotation, specifying the type?
Yeah. Can you please can you go back to the code? I want to add something now. So now,
Okay.
when he specified the type now, yeah, I thought the type was also specified to be equal to 3 underscore U8.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah, it is. It is, but for you to specify the main type, it has to be within this other side. That one can be inferred, but we can actually try this out. Okay. Yeah,
Let's
anything
try
that
it
comes to
out.
your head, you can try it out and see, yes, and see if it works. How come this thing is taking so much time to compile? Okay.
It should be my network.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it has compiled now.
Yes, you see, it works, right?
Yes. Before I thought
Okay, so
when
let's
you
say,
put this U8, yes,
yeah,
that you don't need
yeah.
to put it here again.
No, for constant, you have to be specific. You must specify it. You know, it's only in variables that when you do that, it will infer, the compiler will make an inference that, okay, the variable here should be of type U8.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, yes, you're welcome. Yes. Okay, somebody
Sorry,
said
sir.
we didn't understand. Yeah,
Like now, the first one, which is answer U82, it was not written
yeah.
in the other as actually underscore U32, and it's
Okay,
also
let
not.
me go. All right, that is V6. V6. Okay, like we have here, you know, currently this is a felt, right? Everybody. Is someone with me? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry. Let me share. Sorry. How can you be with me when you're not seeing my screen? All right. Okay. So, yes, you can see my screen now. So, currently, line one is a felt. We all agree on that. Please unmute and speak.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but our guy is saying that we have to be specific about it, make it felt 252, right? I don't know if this will work. That's why we're here to find out. And then here we have to make this U8 because we've been given an idea of the type it's meant to be. You see that we've been given an idea that it's meant to be U8. So let's compile and see what happens. Okay, now everything works perfectly. So this can be felt, but you have to be specific about it. That's the difference. When it was like this, it is still a felt, but the rules that this guy is, you know, applying says that you have to specify that. So you can still make it U32. Let's see. Um Now we've changed the type to U32.
Yeah, it
Okay,
says what?
and it still works. Yes. So somebody is saying, what about if we try something like you know, when we insert something like this, U32. All right, let's see what happens. See that it doesn't work. You say followed by, you can still read the error. The error helps you. Unknown type.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're saying every const we must specify the
Yes.
type.
Yes. It's compulsory. It's compulsory. Yes.
Okay. But if you're using let, we don't have to really specify type.
Yeah, you don't have to. With let, it's a bit more flexible. With let, it's a bit
All right.
flexible. Yes, but with const, you know, it's a constant. It doesn't change. So you have to define it the way you want it to be. Yes. Okay. 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 I hope you can see the screen now. Godwin, the BC. Yes. All right. So, any other question on constant so far? So I'll just add our. Okay, we changed something here. Let's just go back to what it was. Yeah, something like this. To compile again. All right. So that's it. I think we are on P3. Okay, yes, we've done this. So we should be on P4 currently. Okay. Modify the integer types to make the test pass. Say learn how to convert integer types and failed. Yes, we spent a lot of time on conversions day before yesterday, so I expect us to get this right. So Yes. Let's get our hands dirty. Tell me what to do so that I'll do that. And then, okay, adding U8 at the back of, that's another way to define, to tell the compiler that you want, Hillary, can you get what I'm saying? Is a way to tell the compiler that you want that particular variable to be of type U8. Okay. Yes.
Okay, no problem. No
Okay.
problem.
Somebody said try into. What are you trying into? Like, can you be more elaborate so that we understand what you're trying to say?
Okay, so for on line 6, if you look at
Okay.
it, they are trying to sum big numbers. So there's a
Yes.
high possibility that U8 will be too small to handle the big number. So if possible,
Yes.
let's change the U8 to a higher, probably felt or something higher, maybe U64.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Any other okay. Do you want to try others, or is that where you want to
Yeah.
stop for now?
No, let me try others. Then for the
All right.
line 10, since we are
Okay.
converting U8 to felt 252, so we can just use the
Yeah.
try method. We'll call the try
Okay.
method on X. So while for line 13, we call the try into, because
Okay.
of course, obviously the felt that we are trying to convert to it might be bigger, just like you said the last class. So in that case,
All
that
right.
trying to will help us to be able to handle the error, something like that.
Okay. 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 So what should I write here? X dot what?
X dot is it into, right? Yeah, into.
Okay.
All right.
Into. Yeah. Yeah. Into.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Then for this other one, we go with
Yes. It's going to be
X
dot try into.
Okay. Try. I think is this guy into. Yeah. Any other thing, or that's all?
No, I think there should be easy dots on wrapper. I
Okay.
can't really remember.
Okay. Dot on
Wrap.
wrap. I think that's the spelling.
Yeah, I think is UN, right? I don't know.
Yeah, UN, please. UN, yes, on wrap. On wrap. So any other thing?
Then okay.
Actually, okay. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's it. These remaining ones are tests.
Okay, okay. But another thing you have to keep in mind is this.
Yes.
You follow okay, this is unwrap method. Okay, okay. I can see what you guys are doing in the comment section. Awesome. Awesome. Now, in this other case, okay, unwrap, you have to follow the instructions you are given. We have to do here, to do here, to do here, and also another one. So there's one more to do. Yes.
Okay, this test, yes, it has to correspond with what we have currently on that function we changed. So these ones still have to be U16.
All right. All right. Let's do that. I hope everybody is following what we are doing, guys. I hope we are all following. This is like the easiest it can get. Yes. Please, if you have any question, now is the best time to ask, because
Please,
you
sir,
don't have to
after
be
we
left.
finish this, please, sir, after
Yeah.
we finish this, I didn't get it for primitive 3.
Okay, primitive 3. Okay, okay. Just a minute, yeah.
Okay.
But are you following what we are doing so far in this particular exercise?
I'm following. I'm following.
All right.
I'm following.
All right. Please do. All right. Okay. So all right. So everybody can understand what we've done just now, or do we need some kind of explanation here? Okay, I take the silence as we are following. All right. So what happens here? We just test. Let's see what happens. And everything is okay. Everything is okay. All right. Now I want to mention something. I don't know, some of us, okay? Someone was unmuted. Were you trying to ask a question or what?
Yeah, I wanted to.
Your voice is breaking, sir. Okay, Favor, your voice is kind of breaking, like it's not consistent. Abi, I'm the only one that cannot hear him. And I think he's speaking actually. Can anybody else hear Favor? All right, just maybe
No,
you
I
should
can't
try.
hear him.
You should try typing it so that we can get it from there. Like we can't actually hear you. Okay, we have a question in the chat. I didn't follow well in the conversion. Okay. Please give. Okay. All right. Oh yes, please type Favor. Okay. Let's explain. I mean, that's why we are here actually, to explain this whole thing, because we're not doing anything new per se. Now, in our last class, that's on Wednesday. Somebody now, please listen. We say that when we want to convert from small numbers to bigger numbers, we use into, because it is what a guaranteed conversion. Do you understand this? It is guaranteed that with the place we are going, we contain everybody. So think of this as you have a big hall, and you say we want to move 2 people into that hall. It's assumed that a hall should contain 2 persons comfortably. So that 2 or let's use 8. Let's use the sign integers we have. We are trying to move 8 persons. You can see what I'm typing, right? Into a big hall. 8 persons will conveniently enter this hall. I mean, it has to be big before we can call it a hall. Yes, that's the assumption I'm making. But in other words, like if we say we want to move 100 persons now, if we want to move 100 persons into a room, one room into a room. Now you will agree with me there's a possibility 100 people cannot enter one room. Yes. So in that case, we use this method here called try into. We are trying. There's a possibility. Now, remember, there's a room that can actually contain 100 persons. I don't know, right? So that in that case, we have to use the try into method. We have to try and see if that works. So in our example here, we are converting from felt to U8. Highest number U8 can take is actually 255. Whereas felt can contain many a lot of number actually. I don't know how big it is, but it's very big. So all these are felt. If you look closely, there are numbers in felt that cannot enter U8. I hope it's making a little bit of sense. Somebody achieve some wisdom. Okay, so yes, and that is the method we use for going from smaller to bigger guys. We use into because we know that they must enter. But when we want to move from bigger guys to smaller guys, we try first of all to know if it will fit, and then unwrap takes care of a situation whereby it doesn't fit. Please, I think you should revisit the video to get a better understanding, because we actually gave examples as well that particular day. Yes, because these are like the basic things you need to build. Okay, let's go back to, okay, Did we edit anything in line 23? Okay, let's go and see line 23. Line 23. Oh, line 23, I have we did not edit anything. The only place we edited something is in the test number. Test some big numbers. You know, it has this asserts. Let me copy and paste. What we have to do there actually, you know, within that area. So we had to update what we did there to match with what we have somewhere here. I believe you can see that actually. Yes. So we updated these guys here. It used to be U8. But if you look closely, 510 is bigger than the number that U8 can take. The highest number U8 can take is 255. So we have to upgrade it to 510, U16 as the next biggest guy, and everything suddenly works. Okay. I hope you got that now, Favor. All right. All right. While we wait for Favor, we should go to the next exercise. Please, if you do have any question, don't hesitate to ask because today is more like a revision. Yes, someone unmuted. You want to say something?
Yes, about the 3. V3.
Okay, about V3.
Which is primitive types 3.
Okay, P3. All right, all right. Let's go to P3 now. Yeah. So P3. All right. Okay, yeah. This is like to the structure. What we did here was to destructure the elements of the cards. That's we got her name and then the age of that cat. So let's do it again. We'll be structured using tuple because what we have here is a tuple. They are trying to test our knowledge of tuple. And we were told here, don't change this line. So we have to follow the instructions. So since we have name and age here already given, we have to destructure accordingly. Name, comma, age. And then we compile equals cat. You know, cat is the tuple we have up here. So we compile. And I think this should work. Yeah, it worked. Do you understand what we did now?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any question based on this?
No,
Okay.
I'm okay.
All right, all right. Okay, peace. Yeah, peace. You can ask a question.
Okay, sorry, sir, please, because my network keep breaking, so I did not see what you did at variable 6. Please, I know I'm taking you back.
Variable 6. Variable 6 is actually constant, I believe. Yes. Yes. But can you see my screen right now? Please.
Yes, yes, sir.
So all we did here is to update the type. You made this U8, or you can make it U32. Anyone you like. Imagine me. I want to create my own type. Who I be? This is all we did here.
Okay.
Can you see that? Yes. So we said
Yes.
that when using constant, you must specify the data type. This is compulsory for constants. Yes. So when we compiled,
Thank you.
yeah, of course, you're welcome. It worked. So yeah. I think we are on P4. Okay, we are done with this. We're done with this guy. So we're going to O1. Okay, operation 1. So hello guys, now is the time to work. So tell us what we do here so that this guy will be happy. If we try testing, we'll run into some issues. All right. Okay. So what are we supposed to do here to make this pass? Okay, somebody wrote something in the comment section. Do we have any contradiction? Somebody wants to come up with something else? Or are we all following what he said we should use? I need feedback, guys.
Yes, we should go with what he said.
All right. Please, if you're quiet, if you're keeping quiet, nobody will help you. So we have let's get what he said. Okay, x times x minus. All right. So we have let's res. I hope that's what he said. Before I wrote. Okay. All right. So let's res equals x times x times that's x into 3 places. I'm not manufacturing x's. Then we have plus y minus 2. And then we end the statements of the expression I mean to say. And we test. Let's test and see what happens. Yeah, that works. So this should be straightforward enough for all of us. Do you have any question? No.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, sir.
All right, please. Sure.
Sorry, sir. Can you
right.
can you just go back to P4?
Okay, P4, right? Yeah.
I don't know if I can share my screen for you to see because currently I don't understand.
All right. I will do that now. I will stop sharing so you can share yours. Yes. Then while you are doing that, please, what's the issue, please? Yes, please. I can see your hand. Ask your question.
So I wanted to say, please, can you explain this one we just did?
Okay. Just hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's. Okay. Yeah. Don't Chris, your screen is coming up. Okay. All right, we can see your screen. So what's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, I left the call because of a network issue, so I don't know. Just
Okay,
join
what
back.
we did. All right,
Yeah.
just go back to the app. Okay, all you have to do here is to modify, the to-dos are there for you to see. Modify this to any bigger type. That's line 6. Make it any type at all. And I think somebody on the call should help us help Dave, Chris. Yeah. Anybody that was here when we did it? Your screen is not updating anything that I say you should do. In line 6, change the U8 to U16 all true. Yeah. Who is willing to help us out? We have like over 50 persons on the call. So
Okay. So
yes.
on line 10.
Yeah, line 10.
So are you there?
Yes, I think he can hear you.
Oh, okay. So on line 10, what you just need to do is to convert the X to felt from U8 now to felt. And then that will be X dot into.
All right, Chris, are you with us?
Or is his network?
Yeah, I think maybe it's his network. I mean, network can be frustrating actually. Yeah, he's out of the call actually. Okay, I will share back. Okay, he's back again.
Please, okay.
All right. Did you get what he said before your network kicked you out?
No, please, you should repeat again, please.
All right.
Okay. Can you go back to the
to the
Starklings.
app. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Online, you said that on line 10, they convert function felt. I should.
Yeah. To convert from U8 to felt, that's you use the into method. Yeah, today is all about like getting to understand what we've done so far. So wherever we stop tonight in solving this, we are going to like finish it up. It's not that difficult, man. You have the book to guide you as well.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. I'm
So
back.
Chris,
Yeah.
okay, we're not seeing your screen so far. Like, are you sharing? Or did you get what he said?
Let me just share it again.
Yes. Okay. Now in line 10, you should use x dot into. Not inside the parent, what is it called? The argument part. Yeah, within your function body. Like you want this function to always convert, yeah, into as a method. Yes. Then for converting from felt to U8, you have to use try into. X dot try into. That's between line 14 and 15. So you have to create a line there. You can't see what you're typing. Okay, what's the difference between what's the assert keyword function for? Okay, Hillary, assert is for like for your inline test, you know, you want to assert for something to make sure that this works with this. Now this is actually what it is. So if you want to say that 2 is equal to 2, you use the assert to try underscore into. Yeah, you can say like, you know, 2FA, when you say if it's actually correct, we want this to execute, else we throw an error. Remember that try into is a method, so we have to put the parentheses. Then there's a possibility the number might not enter. Then that's why we have to use the unwrap method as well to catch the error. In case, use dot unwrap. Yes, unwrap is a method as well. Remember that. Okay, so then if you go down a bit, you see another to do. All you have to do is upgrade the types here to match the one you did up above, and that's U16. So change it from U8 to U16 accordingly, like in that order. Yes. So like we're saying, assert is for like to test, to reassure that something is actually what it is. We can say that 2 is equal to 2, else it is not 2. Yeah. So it's like testing, inline test. In Solidity, we call it sanity checks. If you want to know if the person calling the function is the owner, actual owner of the contract. I think you can compile now. Let's see. Type test. Yeah. So I believe that is clear enough, Hillary. Okay, everything being equal, that should work right now. And I'm about to start sharing one more time. Okay. So you can figure out the next exercise, right? So we can do a couple of more exercises before we can call it a day. All right. That is what we just did here. Okay. On to the next. Okay, somebody was asking question about ZPs. Which what's your question again, please? I forgot. We have not done this. Okay.
So I was asking, what is
Yes.
what is the usefulness of that X, like the X with the multiplication sign that you use there?
X with the multiplication sign. Let me go back to
The
this
one that we
guy.
just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this X here?
Yes.
X is like the parameter of the function. Do you get? You know how we write functions now? Let rest equals X. The other one is times X times X. Which other X are you talking about now? Plus Y, this Y here. Then minus 2. Remember, we are taking a reference from here.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Okay. Yes, I can see it now.
Yes, of course, you have to read everything here to understand what you're supposed to do. So we are breaking this up, x raised to power 3 into what we have here. Then we have to terminate this as well. Then we test. I hope that is correct. Yes, we passed. So the next operation, that's 2. Okay. So right here, we are just testing. I think we did this as well. So we should know how to do this comfortably, actually. Native type this, even, always watch out for overflow example in the, okay. So what am I supposed to do here? The fill me parts.
Okay. You just use modulus. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
all right.
So rest will be equal to let rest.
Let's rest equals
X modulus
modulo Y. All right.
Yes.
And then for these other guys, I can see somebody in this comment section as well, breaking it down. Awesome. That's awesome, man. All right. So for the division, we also have let's rest. I hope everybody is following. Well, this is very basic actually. But if you are not following, you can ask your question. There's no need to be shy. Yes. And then for multiplication, we also go with let's rest.
I still never.
What did you say, please?
I've not still gotten my head around over that primitive type 4. Still struggling with it. Network is
your voice
really
is breaking
is after
actually.
my life. The network here, I don't know. It's after my life.
Yeah. Network. Yes, network can be terrible, actually. Can be terrible. But network cannot stop us, Yes. You can always go back to the video, the recording and then see it. But you can actually skip these exercises. If you didn't get one behind, you can skip and maybe join us. Later you go back and do everything from the very, very beginning. Yes.
Okay.
So yes. So, but do you understand what we've done so far in this particular exercise?
Yeah, I'm following.
Awesome. So we can see that this works actually. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, sir. Can you just recap the operation too?
Okay, the second operation. That's this one here.
Yes, right from the beginning.
Okay. All right. We are asked to like get the modulus here. Modulus of, when we divide, we call it the remainder division. If you divide x and y, what will remain? That is the operator we have here. So the x and y here are the parameters from the function, and it's meant to return this. Now I have to tell us this. I believe we know that this is how you return variables or values from a function. This is how you do it with the use this arrow here to tell the compiler you want to return something. Then you specify the type you want to return. This is it. Now, if you that value that you want to return, you can return it in so many ways. Two ways actually. You can return it like this without semicolon, or you have to use return keyword. Is that correct? Something like this. Let's test again and see if this works. You can see that it compiles. So if you don't want to use the semicolon, right, then you use this. If you want to use semicolon, then you must use the return keyword. Yes. Okay, so this is like function syntax. So down here we're talking about floor division. We just use this operator, x divided by y. We have the rest, and this other one is multiplication. It's that simple. The person that asked the question, is that okay? Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So I think we are done with this. Okay, somebody is raising their hand. Is there any advantage of using the return keyword without no advantage per se, but it depends on the kind of work you're doing. I mean, without using the keyword return, your code base will be smaller. When you return like implicitly, you just return it that way without semicolon and all the rest. I think that's a lot faster and easier. So yeah, that's just it. Then next one is this guy, if operation. So complete this function to return the bigger number. So what are we supposed to do here? Nothing is special here actually. Okay, only one person has been talking all this while. I need somebody else, please. Yes, because we have so many people on the call. Okay. Daniel is in the chat, and it's only Daniel and this other guy on the call. Who else? Who else should help us? Somebody else. Unmute and speak. You don't have to be scared. Are they all sleeping? You are laughing, ba? All right. We're almost wrapping up actually. Now, I will actually advise us to always ask questions. One of the good things about Starknet community is they are always willing to help, no matter how um you know crazy the question is. You might say, "Oh, more if I ask this question now, they will laugh me." No, don't think like that. People are always ready to help you anytime, any day. So, but if you hide, nobody will, they can't force you now. So I would like us to keep an open mind. Like when you don't understand, you ask question, and also you participate in the process. Yes. So in the what we have here, it says if we have two variables actually, two parameters from the function. So return the one that's bigger. We use the if because we are in if exercise, right? So it makes sense to use ifs. So if A is greater than B. Obviously, we want to return A, right? Else, else, it's gonna be B. Let's test and see. Yes, this works. Daniel and my other guy, yes. I want to follow. Okay, okay, okay. It's all good. It's all good. But you being on the call actually gives you like a first hand understanding of everything going on. All right. So let's go over to the next second exercise. Say make me compile. Get bar for this and default for okay. Now we have this. So yes, what I was supposed to do here?
Okay.
Anybody? Yes.
Okay, so according to them, they say if physist is phys, return foo.
Yeah.
So the first one is done already. Then if is false, return bar. So instead of that else now,
Okay.
we are going to have else if. If else.
All right.
Else if. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you
Daniel
just
in
that's the
the
line
comment
9.
section too. All right. All
Mm.
right. All right. Let's get started. Say if physics is equal to fees, that's this guy is equal to this. We want to return full. So they've done this for us. Then if when it is equal to false, that is else if um physics is equivalent to false, right? False is double Z. Yeah. We want to return in this case bar. Hope I'm not mixing it up. All right. Else. That's the last guy. Else return bars. What is bars? Okay, let's test and see what's going on. So everything works. That's just like simple manipulation with if else else if. Yes, it's that simple actually. So the next thing we have here is F1. They say make me compile. Remember, you can always go to the hints. Yes, click on the hint button and then you read. You can also go to this particular part of the documentation and help figure. Okay, function call me. All right. Any contradiction to that, or should we go with what he said? So looking at this, we can see that this particular function is undefined. Call me is undefined. So it makes sense that we define call me like that. Let's compile and see what happens. Wow. We have, oh, I'm doing something else. And nobody called me back. That's terrible. Where is everybody? Hmm? All right. All right. All right. So, okay. Next exercise. No, let me just stick to my manual process. What are we supposed to do in this other exercise, function 2? I think we are getting to the ending.
So this one
Yeah.
is just to make use of the number, that's the parameter of the function
Okay.
call me, and I'll also give
Okay.
it a type if possible.
All right. All right. All right. Let's give it a type U32. U32. Any contradiction to this, or should we compile? Do we have alternative? Okay, U8, yes, yes. Okay, compile. Yeah, let's compile and see. And the compiler is happy. Yes. Once the compiler is happy, everybody is happy. This guy said, make me compile. So what are we supposed to do here, guys? We have just like 2 minutes remaining. So yeah.
Line 2, the function
line
call.
2.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
add an argument to it.
Okay. From what I can see, it's been Gideon that's been answering questions all along. Wow.
I think
Okay,
it's
Gideon
better.
and
I think it's better you just ask them questions. I think it's better you ask them questions directly. Call everybody's name.
okay, yes. Yes,
Calling them.
because you can't be on the call and you're so muted and one person has been answering. Like Eric.
All 40 persons must answer a question.
It's like that's how it's meant to be, so that we know everybody is following. Eric, are you there? Are you cooking beans? Next week now my turn. Voila. Okay, pass an integer. Okay. Now it's making sense. Okay. So Eric says we should pass an integer here. All right. So let's pass something, maybe 5. What just happened? Okay, let's compile. All right. Yeah, Eric, thank you for helping us. Let's go for function 4. Okay. What are we supposed to do here? Okay, let's call somebody. Benson. No. Daniel, thank you, boss. What about Benson? Are you there? No, so I'll be your cooking beans. Which one? Some people will just be on the call, but they are sleeping. Benson, are you there? Treasure. What about you, Treasure? Can you help us out with this exercise? Tell us what we have to do so that it will pass. I think Treasure and Benson are cooking beans. Chinonyerum. Chinonyerum.
Good evening.
Yes,
please, I'm still
help us
trying
out,
to.
please.
I'm still trying to get what it is. I will get back.
Okay, of course. Yeah, just take your time. We can't rush you. Okay, somebody type something. Let's. Okay. Original. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the exercise. Now we have. Okay, you will have to read this to understand what we're supposed to do, right? Say this store is having even, you get something off, but if it's odd, it is this 3. Now don't worry about function bodies themselves. We are only interested in the signature, just like what I told us before. Now when you have this arrow, it means you're returning something from the function, just like we have here. And if we look closely, we can see that after the arrow there's nothing here. So this is not valid. We're talking about the function signature. So what we have to do to make this work is, I mean, it's so simple. You don't have to overthink it. Yes, Somtochukwu. Thank you, man. So you don't have to overthink. You just add U32. Okay, have U32 here, and you compile. If there's an error, then you go back and investigate. So it should be that straightforward, actually. And so far, we are right on track. So I think we'll be stopping here for today. Now, remember, this is like a take home for us. The rest of the exercises is here somewhere. Complete the remaining. This is very, very interesting, actually. And wherever you have issue, you have the book, Cairo book, to help you. Unlike back in the day, there was no documentation and stuff like that. It was a bit of was kind of tricky then. But now you have the Cairo book to help you. You can also ask questions in the community, and people will help. So there's no need to keep mute. You're not participating. It doesn't help, right? So I think we have a quiz here. Maybe we'll just take that quiz before we call it a day. Mary is buying apples. The price of an apple is calculated as follow. An apple cost, like on a normals, an apple cost 3 Cairo bucks. If Mary buys more than 40 apples, each apple only costs what? 2 Cairo bucks. So when you buy more than 40, you get a discount. Now we are taxed. We're writing a function that calculates the price, the quantity. If anybody buys, we want to get a price. Okay. Is the book just one or all those links you send are different? Okay. Cairo book is only one, actually. We have one Cairo book. Yes. Let me get it and send Cairo book. Just type Cairo book in the Google. Cairo book. I think the first link you get is Cairo book. Yeah. I think we have only one Cairo book so far. Yes. So that's Cairo book. So we are tasked with writing a function that calculates the price of apples based on the quantity a buyer decides to buy. So let's see. Can somebody help us? Maybe Jennifer. Jennifer, are you still on the call? Nicholas. Michael, anybody? Onyeka Francis. Okay, somebody send something. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's try this out and see what he said. Let's see if it works. So looking at this, we have the function already given to us. So we are trying to get the body. First of all, we need to get number of apples. All right, number of apples, and then make it of type, any type actually. Say U8. Let's see if that works. Okay, the test. Then want it to return U8 as well, because it's what you give that you get. You can't take what you don't have. So we now use our if expression, I guess. I hope that's what he used. Go back to the comment section. If quantity is greater than 40, awesome. If number of apples is greater than 40, we want the number of, we can actually go something like the number of apples times. Now you should have discounts, I guess. Else, um, else we say that number of apples will be multiplied by the original value, which is 3. Let's see. Yes, yes. So he captured it in a variable, which is very, very awesome as well. So let's see if this pass. If it doesn't pass, we investigate. Okay, from what we have here, it works. Now, the rest of the exercise, starting from loop, I think we actually did a loop exercise in the class 2 days ago. Can somebody quickly tell me what I will do here so that we wrap it up here? Because we've actually, anybody please, what are we supposed to do here to make this pass? Because right now it's not passing. The test is not passing. Who is helping us out? Okay. Time to call somebody again. Pascal. Pascal, are you still awake? Are you asleep? Which one? Wisdom, Genesis. I don't know if okay, well, is it the only one that can't see my screen? Okay, somebody just sent in a test. I can see. Okay, somebody, I think it's from your end, my guy. Yeah, some two, you are doing great, man. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. So some two says if, okay, we have another option. Okay, John, your hand is up.
Okay, yeah, mine was up. So I think the problem there is because with our counting, this counter never exceed. It's not increasing. It will never get to 10.
But I thought we were increasing it here. What about here?
You break before incrementing it.
What did you say, please?
I say you break before. The code is going to stop running before it gets to the increment.
Okay, you are saying that if we remove this break here,
Yeah,
it will work.
it will work. Yeah, but another problem will be we have another problem again because it's going to continue counting forever.
Okay, so yeah. So what? How do we solve that on ending, loop? How do we fix it?
Okay.
So what? How do you
I can hear myself back.
What did you say?
Feedback, like I said. Okay, just talk now.
Okay. So one way to solve this is by using if statement. So when we when counter reaches 10, then we break.
Yeah. All right. I don't know why I hear myself back from your end. So if counter, we have to introduce this condition here. If counter is equal to 10, we want something to happen. Actually, we did something like this in class. So I expected everybody to actually know this. Something like this. So whenever counter gets to 10, we want the loop to stop. Because this loop is unending, it doesn't stop. It keeps going, like counter keeps counting 1, 2, 3, 4 till. But when this condition is here, once it gets to 10, let's see what happens. Yes, everything works. Okay, this is where we call it in night. Kelvin, are you there? All right. So please, for the rest of us that are not following, this is very, very basic. Unless, I don't know, we have to pick it up now, because from next week you'll be writing contracts, and contracts, you'll be exposed to more new things. Yes. So please take the weekend and understand everything we've done so far this week, and even go further. Now, I don't expect you to solve everything in this exercise, especially the Starknet exercise or parts. That should be after next week, then you'll be able to solve those. Yes. So thank you. Kevin. Kevin, are you still on the call?
Oh yes, thank you very much, CC. That was an amazing session. I love how you took your time to explain and answer everybody who had issues. Please, those of you who are not talking when you are in the call, try to be talking when asked questions are asked. Right, when questions are thrown to the crowd, try to be talking. It's very, very important. Learning is not a one-way street, it's a two-way street. You learn better when you ask questions, or if not asking questions, you are providing answers. So that thing you think you know, you may be wrong. But if you don't say it out, you will know you are wrong. And the fact that just one or two people are just saying things in class is not a good sign at all. We need everybody to be part and parcel of it. We are not trying to do first position, second position. We want everybody collectively to be to be actively participating and come out a great Cairo developer. Because like we said, there are opportunities in front, right? So the best way to show or get yourself better is by actively participating. So assignments have been given. What's the assignment? You have to do everything in the Starknet book this weekend. Not Starknet book, Starklings, right? The exercise, he has helped you do a lot of it. I mean, the plan was initially to not show you how to do it. You are just supposed to figure it out yourself. But he has graciously taken time to teach you everything you need to know on how to solve this thing. So you have to solve everything in the Cairo book. Remember, submission time is usually Sunday by 12 noon. That's like the deadline. So it starts this night. I mean, a lot of you have already started it earlier in the day. So if not everything, probably CC, you can just in the tutors group, just tell me like where do you think they should stop. Give me like a definite target that if somebody is doing it for the next 2 days, they can be able
Okay.
to cheat.
I don't expect them to actually attempt the Starknet exercises, the parts that's contracts, because what we did this week is mainly pure Cairo. So from next week, they will be able to solve the last 4 or 5 exercises, but they are expected to solve every other thing. In total, this is like 55 exercises. So they're expected to solve at least 49. Yes.
Okay, so that's from number 1 to number 49.
Already we've solved like more than close to 20, yes, in the class. So what is remaining now should be like another maybe 20 thereabouts. Yes.
Okay.
So but there's a folder. Yes, there's a
Yes.
folder. Let me see from what I have here. Let me confirm quickly. Okay, you can see there's from S1 towards the ending.
I don't think you're sharing your screen. If you are sharing, if you're
Okay, let me quickly share screen and show us what I'm saying. Starklings up. All right. Okay, now you can see my screen. So I don't expect you to solve this S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. These are like Starknets, Starknet basics exercises. Let me expand it so we can see it well. These ones, And okay, this one too follows, but if you can maybe make attempts, no problem. Now we talked about references and borrowing. This is where we heavily use them. They move semantics. And of course, we discuss arrays. So I don't expect, structs and enums. We talked about this in our classes. So we should be fine. Yeah.
Okay, I think what you just do is make a list of all these ones you want them to do. Then you send it in that group and I'll put
All
it in the
right.
Google. Yeah.
All right. All right.
So this instruction is going to be posted tomorrow in the Telegram channel. So make sure that you check the instruction and you see what exactly you are supposed to do. So you do it between tonight. At least you have a jump start, so you can start tonight before the instruction properly comes out. So you start tonight and on or before Sunday, make sure you submit your assignment. I think as they do this, is there like a link that is generated to show you've done it, or is it just a screenshot? CC, is there a link generated that you can really actually see somebody's work?
No, there's no link generated.
Okay.
But
So what
as
is
in they should be able, we should see that everything here has turned green, like the way it is. Once you solve, it changes to green. You can see the ones we've solved so far. And I told them to connect their GitHub accounts. So before everything we show that you've completed the entire exercise, you need to finish everything. So up until Starknet 5, then it will be written somewhere that you're among the people that have completed Starklings exercise. So I don't know how we do it anyways, but everybody should at least submit a screenshot that everything works till module 1 and module 2. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So that's what you guys are going to submit for each of them. Once you complete it, is the screenshots. So make sure you take a screenshot of that and submit. And I want to see that is what's it called? Your that green check is there. Find your way to the Telegram group. That's where the instruction is going to be posted. So if you're not on Telegram, use the web if you don't want to download the app. So it's not an optional thing. It's what you have to do. It's the other person that is asking what is Cairo. I mean, I'm very, very surprised at you. So go and watch the recording. There's something I want to say. The recording of these classes that are made is not for people that miss classes. It's for you that attended the classes to get a recap. When you watch them again, your mind becomes clearer. Whatever it is you think you understood or didn't understand, it becomes clearer to you. So these recordings are posted a day after the classes, which is tomorrow. The recordings of today are going to be posted. So make sure you watch it again, right? And if you miss any day of class, make sure to watch the recording. Don't skip that day and go to the next. You're going to get confused. And when somebody is asking what is Cairo, it's very, very surprising. So go and watch the recording. The person that is asking what is Cairo, you can't be asking if Cairo is a programming language or a page. These are things that were done in the fundamental of week 1. So good luck. What you have to do is go to the Telegram group, not Telegram, go to the YouTube channel, watch the videos of week 1. Everything is there. Whatever it is you need is there. I mean, sometimes I feel like you need more motivation. What is that more motivation? I mean, being more strict. When you ask question, you don't receive answer. You are just told go and watch the YouTube channel, go and watch the YouTube video. That should be like a direct response telling you what to do. So it's not like we are babysitting you. We want you guys to do the work. So be intentional about it. That's like the point I'm trying to make. I've seen like some people are not yet intentional about it. You must be intentional about your own growth. Nobody can push you to do things but yourself, right? So what are the necessary things you have to do every day? Ensure you check the YouTube channel for videos, subscribe and turn on post notifications. So immediately a new video is posted on the channel, you get to see it, right? Once you get to see the video, you watch it to the end and understand. So don't skip any video. Watch it while you prepare for the next class. Do your assignment and test. Remember, not just attendance is going to be considered, but the assignments. Some of you didn't submit your assignment last week. This week, ensure to do your assignments. And then finally, the other thing I want to say is I know that we mentioned that the registration that we intend to have physical meetups. We've been using these 2 weeks to take a look at things and see how things play out, and shake off some people who are not serious. And I believe we have shaken off those numbers. So we're going to kickstart the meetup this thing from next week with the active participants. So from you that are actively participating, we're going to take a poll soon and find out your location. So you can also know if other people are in your location. Then we're going to create WhatsApp groups for these localities. So you can meet up people in your locality, the same thing we are doing. You are going to discuss with them, you know, figure out how things are going with them, and help yourselves. So that's how those meetup thing is going to go. We just didn't want any random person to be there and waste people's time. We need only active participants who are going to be serious to do this. It's not a come and gist thing. It's a come and talk Starknet, come and talk Cairo, come and talk about your issues and receive help from your peers within your locality. And then we're going to send GIDA merch as well to these people to support them. Not everybody anyway, but some localities. So yeah, that's it. So from tomorrow to next week, we'll probably just share more updates as relates to that. Uh, so yeah, if you know anybody that is not actively participating, please notify them. This is the beginning period. This is just week 2. We have 6 more weeks to go. So please ensure you're actively participating. All right, I was seeing a couple of hands up. Favor, your hand was up. Chinonyerem, your hand is up. So Favor, what's your question? Uzoma, what's your question?
Yeah, you've answered my question already. I was going to ask how we are going to show that we've done the assignment, but you've answered it. So it should
Okay,
just be the screenshot.
perfect. Yes, each of the tasks, you're gonna upload a screenshot of it. So Chinonyerem, ask your question.
It's about the meetup. What about like so we that having like that kind of issue, which particular WhatsApp group are we supposed to join?
Your voice went off for your eye.
Okay, I said it's about people that are schooling in UNN that are mostly in UNN most of the part of the year, but are not in UNN.
I don't think I even heard anything you said, but if I got you correctly, you're asking people that are supposed to be in a particular locality but are not there. You are going to join where you are participating in this class from. It is not where you are supposed to be. Right? It is where are you right now participating in the class. I mean, classes are happening 3 times a week. So those 3 times in a week, where exactly are you? So if you're in Lagos, you are going to join people that are in Lagos. I mean, it's not a state-based thing, it's a locality thing. So if from checking states, we go down to, immediate locality. If you don't see people in your locality, then probably there's nobody participating in that town or city. But if you find people in your town or city, good for you, right? So it's more of a peer-based thing. So if you find people within your locality, I mean, you can be in the same state, but you're in different local governments and far from each other. But if it's something you guys are willing to probably travel to meet each other every week, then that's totally fine. It's all for you. So if you are supposed to be in UNN, but you're not in UNN, you're in Lagos, you meet with Lagos people. Does that answer your question, Chinonyerem?
Yes, partially.
Great.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm supposed to like I'll be coming back to UNN. So yeah, you're talking about creating a WhatsApp group for physical meetup. Like it's not just once. So if I leave the place I am now and go back to UNN, that's what I'm trying to understand. Will I leave the group chat of where I am currently and go to UNN?
That one is not an issue at all. Wherever you are at that moment, you join the group for that one. So if you are in Lagos, join the Lagos group. When you get back to UNN and the class is still on anyways, you also join the group for UNN and meet with those in UNN. It's just for you guys. The group essence of the group is for you guys to figure out where exactly you are based and if the meetup will work. So it's not like we are restricting or it's a community peer-based thing. So you can join the order when you are in another locality. or traveling. It's also going to help you even see people from that new location. Somebody else has his hand up. Oluwafemi, what's your question? Go ahead with your
Good
question.
evening. My question relates to the assignment. The Cairo book is at least 430 pages. At least the first 250 of those pertain to Cairo. So I was wondering if we're expected to read up on all of that this weekend and then solve the tasks on Starklings all in one weekend, or should we just skip ahead to the parts that pertain to the tasks that are on Starklings? Thanks.
I think what he said was you're going to do what you're taught for the week. I mean, you have just been 2 weeks into class. So anything that's taught from week 1 into week 2 is what you're going to do. And he's going to send the list of specific, just like on his page, he's saying struct 1, struct 2, struct 3, move semantics 1, move semantics 2. Those are the things I'm talking about. So it may not be all of them, right? He's going to send a specific list and I'm going to put them in the form. So when you check the assignment form, you will know exactly which ones you have to do. Right, it's not everything. Or I think
Okay.
CC, do you want to speak on that? CC, you want to speak on that? I think your mic is
Okay, like he's saying that are they supposed to read the entire book before they can solve these exercises, right?
It
Let me
means should they read
understand
the
it.
entire book and then also solve like all the exercises in 1 week?
You don't have to read the entire book. I believe we already this week actually we had a class. The only thing we did not do in the class is maybe options, and
We've
then
not covered
traits.
traits. Yeah, we've not covered traits and modules.
Yes, that's
So
what I'm saying. Yes,
but then,
and
but then,
modules.
but then, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
But then there's a lot of other stuff to read. I've been reading the Cairo book since I spent like 90% of my time this week reading Cairo book, and
Yes,
I'm not even
yes.
on page 100 yet. So
No.
it's kind of a lot. I don't know
Yes,
how
yes.
we're expected to start with Starknet next week,
No.
having not covered
Now,
any of this.
now you don't have to overdo, like, overwork yourself. Just take it at your own pace. Now, without reading the entire book, I expect you to solve n-norms, arrays, structs. These ones I'm pointing at now. Even this, I think we didn't finish this, so I expect you to like solve this particular one. That's loop 2, and then n-norms, options. Okay, forget that. Maybe option not too hard, anyways. Then structs. So maybe I should just list it out here on the call. We have to solve n-norms, structs, arrays, which other one? Okay. Move semantics, yeah. Move semantics and dictionary. Okay. Move semantics and dictionary.
Yeah,
I think I've sent it. Yes. So, but I will also advise you to attempt, traits. It's not so difficult actually. It's not so difficult,
yeah,
provided you understand the basics that we treated so far. You can easily attempt traits. Yes. Okay, what were you trying to
yeah.
say?
Well, with the move semantics, I think is that the part that relates to borrowing with ref
Yes,
and
yes.
the refs and things like that?
Yes.
Because if so, then we are going to have to read the part on ownership. So we are going to
Ownership
have
is
to
part of
read
the
the
things we
chapter
created
of.
the before yesterday. Or was it
Huh?
not there? But I mean, you have the entire weekend. Don't you think you can finish it?
Well, yeah, no, I think I should be able to finish it. I just think
Exactly.
I'm
Because
I'm
you
I'm,
need these
I'm really
basics.
getting out, but it's fine.
Yeah, you need these basics to understand Starknet, the writing contrast on Starknet, actually. Yes, you need these basics. Maybe you might not, you need modules actually, you need it because most of your contracts will be in modules. So your trace and implementation, that's how you write your interface basically. So your functions will be one place, then you begin to write the standard functions and everything. So you need these things. It's not so difficult. What we did this week are the basics. So once you have this right, like if we are to solve this enom now, without reading the Cairo book, you ought to be able to solve this particular exercise. All you have to do is look at this place, and this is your variant: quit, echo, move, change. That's all you have to do here, and you're done with this particular exercise. So it's not so difficult. Then when you go to 2, let's see. So here you have to do here. Then you're told not to change any other thing. So all you have to do is to update this waiting here. I think that's all. You are not meant to touch any other thing. So it's not like you have to read. You can actually try out the exercises on their own to see what is happening. When you fail, you go to hints and figure it out. Sometimes the hint will actually point you exactly to what you need to do. So I get about reading. You can also come back whenever you have the time to read the book to understand better. So what I'm trying to say is that you can actually solve these things till you need it, till this module. You need it. So solve everything, please. Everybody, solve everything. Don't skip anyone. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, peace. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay,
Peace.
sir, please, I wanted to, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, I can
Okay,
hear
so I
you.
wanted to
Speak.
say, please, can you mention those things that we need to download to like set up and everything? Because I noticed that some of us have not downloaded everything, or we are confused on the particular things we need to download so that next week
Okay.
will not be having
Okay.
it so that we can move on.
So far, the only thing I think you need to download is Scarb. Scarb. I don't think you need Foundry yet, but you might need it for your contract next week. So when the instructor comes, the person will tell you what to get, and I think you have your the what is it called? The agenda. Let me see. So in the agenda, you're supposed to install Scarb in the first week. That was last week, right? Installing Scarb, and that is what we've been using so far this week. Do you get that piece? Yes, so that's what we've been using so far. But I think from next week, you might need to install Foundry, but you don't have to worry yourself about that. The instructor will tell you what to do, and you do it right away. You can actually use your Scarb, what is it called? Your Scarb work environment to write contract as well. All you have to do is go to the dependency part of the scarb.turmoil and update it, add Starknet version that you want to use. But don't worry yourself about these details. When they come, they will let you know. Yes. So that's that. Yes. Okay, Kelvin, are you there?
Yes, so I guess everybody's clear now. Does anybody have any other question? Okay, I guess nobody has any questions. So we're going to send a list of what exactly you have to solve in the form. Like I said, it's going to be on the Telegram channel. So if you're not yet there, find a way to join there. You can either use the web version if you don't have the Telegram app, both on your desktop or on your phone. Use the web version. It's both available. It's available on all devices rather. So do well to check that and try to submit. You can start doing your work now and keeping your screenshots. Once the form is available, you can upload and show your proof of work. Remember, your assignments and your attendance to classes is what's going to help you graduate from this boot camp and be certified as somebody that passed through here and knows what he or she is doing. So do well to actually ensure you do all the class assignments and all. Watch the recordings. It's going to give you more clarity. Recordings will be available tomorrow. And so yeah, that's it. Does anybody have any question? For the meetups, I've already clarified that we're going to have pass more information around it shortly. And it's also active participants. We don't want noisemakers or unserious people to participate in the whole process and not and to distract others. That's why we delayed it a bit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Any further questions, any contributions before we wrap up? If not, we'll be closing in 1 minute. Okay, I guess there's no question. So see you guys. Looking forward to seeing your work over the weekend, and we'll have a new instructor next week. Please let's appreciate CC once more for the amazing class. Appreciate GIDA, and appreciate GIDA for bringing this opportunity to you. The goal is to train you all to become great Cairo and Starknet developers. And we actually hope that you come back just like CC has come to give back. I mean, CC is a part of the community. So he came back to give back to the community. So we expect that as you train and become a great developer, you actually respond to the call of GIDA to volunteer, to teach others so that they can actually learn and become experts, just like yourself, as we hope you will be. Do have a good night rest and see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, CC, once again. Good night.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.